Hey guys, today's talk is with Richard White. Richie's originally from South Africa. He is currently the fishing director at the famed Tropic Star Lodge in Panama. We're looking forward to talking to Richie, getting some of his experiences, and also getting the daily workings of the Tropic Star Lodge. Hope you enjoy.
What's up, mates?
All
How
right,
you doing?
good, good. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thanks. How's it going today?
Good, good. Same as yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like we might have a little lag in the audio.
Yeah.
We just might have to wait on each other a little bit.
Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, the weather's good. Unfortunately, out here in the middle of nowhere, our internet isn't the best.
How are things currently at the lodge? How are you guys operating, and what is Tropic Star looking to do moving forward?
So currently at the lodge, we just got a skeleton staff down here. There's about 20 of us at the lodge right now instead of the normal 80 to 100. And we're just pretty much keeping things going. We're making sure all the rooms are maintained. We're doing services to the boats. We're also doing a bit of the maintenance. That since we don't have any guests, we don't want to waste that time. So we are doing some of the painting on the boats, overhauling engines, fixing ACs in rooms, and all of that sort of stuff. With Pinas Village, with us being the main income, we're donating food and we're doing kitchens there every Sunday to feed as many people as we can and donating food parcels for all the people in the village. And that's a big thank you to all of our friends and board of directors and everyone who's helping with that. Moving forward, we're hoping to be open by about June, July is what we're looking at. Moving forward, we're reading through the World Health Organization sort of stuff on how to sterilize salt and pepper shakers, sterilizing the restaurants and sterilizing boats and all of that sort of stuff. So it is going to be a big change going forward. We have about 45 people at the lodge when we're full, and we have to have options for people to distance themselves if they want, and we have to make sure we have sterilization down to an art. And
Right.
so we are actually working with that at the moment.
Okay, great. Sounds good. How did you end up at Tropic Star, Richie?
Wow. Well, so there's two stories to that actually, because this is my second time being here.
Okay.
I was a captain here for the supply vessel about 12 years ago, and I was a charter captain in South Africa. I had my own charter company, and the one day we were playing a drinking game, and one of the questions was, "What is your dream job?" And I said, "I'd love to be a captain at Tropic Star Lodge." So in all of our wisdom, after a couple of rums, we sent them an email. And it was a week later that I got a phone call with an offer. And they said, "Listen, we don't have a sports fishing job available for you, but if you run our supply vessel, you can fish." And I said, "Great." And they said, "Well, don't you need time to think about it and ask questions?" I said, "No." I said, "Just give me a month though, please." They said, "Why?" And I said, "Because I need to break up with my girlfriend, sell my car, and move out of my house." And yeah, so that was about 12 years ago. And I was here just for one season, and I ran the supply vessel. And my whole point of coming here, Jonathan, was I was under the belief, and now I still am, is that the guys here are the best in the world at fishing live bait for black marlin. And that's what I wanted to learn from them, because I believe everywhere you go in the world, everyone has different traits that they're very good at. And I wanted to learn from these guys how to catch black marlin on live bait.
Okay.
And so in the year that I was here, I got to learn from them when I left. And I came back here 5 years ago. I got offered the job as assistant fishing director under Albert Batu. I got to work with him. He's a very, very good guy, very knowledgeable. And now 5 years later, my wife and I are managing the property and absolutely loving it. It's a fantastic place with a fantastic team.
Yeah, very good. And as you see, the rest is history. So Tropic Star is literally out in the jungle in the middle of nowhere on the Pacific coast in Panama. They must have a lot of challenges logistically wise. What are the biggest challenges you'll face running the lodge?
Definitely logistics. So Jonathan, logistics wise is definitely it, and I'd say storage, because what happens is, if a light bulb goes out, you have to have a spare light bulb. If an alternator goes on one of your boats, you have to have an alternator. Then you have 45 guests here, and all of a sudden this guest wants Corona and the other guest wants Johnny Walker Blue Label. So we can't just quickly go out and get that stuff. So we have to have everything on hand. And so yeah, the logistics is crazy. And then, you know, we've been very fortunate. A lot of parts of the world, staffing an operation like this is very difficult. We have a very symbiotic relationship with the village of Pinas, and people get trained in their jobs from apprenticeship, like kind of like it used to be. And so if you want to be a captain at Tropic Star Lodge, you have to be an apprentice first, and you become what we call a mate in training, and you do that for 2 years before you can become a mate. Then you're mates for a minimum of 8 years to 10 years before you can become a captain. And the same sort of thing happens with the mechanics and the chefs and everyone else. So over 80% of our workforce is right here from the jungle, which we're very fortunate about.
Yeah, that is very beautiful that the whole village there is involved and everybody works their way up. Very, very nice. Well, Tropic Star is definitely on the top of most anglers' bucket lists. It's on the top of mine. What's on the top of yours, seeing as you live there and get to fish there almost every day?
You know, and thank the Lord for that. It's a really, really special place. I've been very fortunate in my life to work on sports fishers and travel the world. And I would say right now, right at the top of my bucket list is peacock bass. It's something I've always wanted to do. I want to go to deepest, darkest jungles and live in a houseboat for 10 days and go and catch giant peacock bass on top waters. That's right up there. And also tarpon. I've never got to enjoy proper tarpon fishing. And so that's why you are right at the top of my bucket list.
Yeah, well, we still waiting to work on that swap there. So looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to having you here for sure.
Definitely, and I'm definitely looking forward to having you down here, brother. We got to get it right.
Yeah, for sure. So what's your favorite species to target and why?
My favorite species to target is the black marlin. The reason why is because it was so difficult for me to get my first one. It took me many, many years. I lost a lot of them. I've been going deep sea with my father since I was really young, and that was just the one that always eluded me for so long. And getting to actually catch one was just, to this day, it's incredible to me. And the fact that you don't find them in many places in the world, and even in the places that you do find them, they're still a very, very difficult fish to catch. And it's what I devoted many, many years of my life just learning about them, going to different parts of the world to learn different ways of catching them. And for me, that's my ultimate species, is the black marlin.
Richie, fishermen are renowned for their stories on the water. Give us a great story from the Richie White archives.
Yes, a lot of. I've actually been thinking about this one, and there's quite a few. I'd say one of my most fun stories that I enjoy telling is the wonderful woman I'm married to right now. Mallory is my wife. When we first met, she moved down to Thailand with me, and I got a job in the Maldives, but I had to take the boat from Thailand. She had never been on the ocean on a boat, and somehow convinced her to come along with me on a 56-foot Viking, deliver it from Thailand all the way to the Maldives. And we went through over 1,000 miles of open ocean on this little 56. And she had never really been fishing, so she didn't really understand what we were doing. And on the way there, she got the crash course introduction. She got 600-pound blue marlin, big wahoo, big dorado, 100-pound tuna. And so she got a crash course in fishing.
Wow.
And yeah, now she loves it. She does tell me now that if I ever try and get her to do a trip like that again, she'll kill me.
Well, that was definitely a baptism of fire for sure.
We lived on the boat for 3 weeks. We just stopped in 2 spots. We stopped in Sri Lanka and the Andaman Islands for fuel, and then we were straight back on our way. So she lived on a 56 with 3 other guys for 3 weeks. But yeah, she got baptized in fishing very, very quickly.
I guess that's where you realized she was marriage material.
Exactly. A couple weeks later, we got engaged.
There you go. Quite the test. Lovely, Richie.
Yes, I still can't believe she did it.
Yeah, I really appreciate your time. I'm gonna make one last cast because you could never leave the grounds without making a last cast. I just saw some pictures on social media recently. You're a new dad, and you recently had the opportunity to take your little boy fishing for the first time. Explain that experience to us.
Oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it, brother. You know, becoming your dad has been one. There's so many emotions wrapped up in it, and it is truly the greatest thing I've ever done. And getting to see his excitement on the boat is just a whole nother level. The thing that I love the most about fishing is, and you'll understand this, Jonathan, when you're on the boat and you see a father and a son together catch a fish and you get to be part of that experience. To me, that is the greatest part of fishing. And now being able to be that dad, now I get to be that dad and share that experience with my son and teach him everything I know and just be on that journey with him is something so special to me. And yeah, I just want to teach him as much as I can to be the best dad I can, and hopefully give him half of the amounts of great experiences and memories I have from my own father.
Yeah, that is awesome. Thank you very much, Richie. Yeah, feel the same way.
Hey,
really is a pleasure watching families come on board and catching fish and connecting like that. That's what makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah, to me, that's it. And even if it's like two best friends or a father and his daughter or a grandfather and his grandson, whatever it is, just seeing that excitement and them achieving something that has been like a dream for them. Obviously, planning a trip like to come see you, and they get excited and they check your Facebook page and they see the tarpon that are available. And then to actually be there and catching it with them, that to me, that excitement and being part of that memory is the greatest feeling that you can possibly get. And I don't know many other sports in the world that you can get that sort of feeling like you do, like you and I do with guests who come to visit us to get these experiences.
Yeah, it's definitely why I love my job. That's for sure. Number one reason.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, brother.
Yeah, Richie. Well, I really appreciate your time, buddy. Thanks a lot for talking to us, and great chat. And we wish
Jonathan, thank you.
Wish you all the best in the future.
Thank you very, very much, brother. And from our whole family here to yours, wishing you the best, and a big thank you for being so proactive during this time and being one of the anglers in this world. Like there are so many who are passionate and caring and doing so much for our sport. We really appreciate everything you do, my friend.
Okay. Thank you very much, Richie. Appreciate it. Take care, buddy. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. For more information, you can follow Monsta Tarpon on Facebook, Instagram, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Or not, it doesn't matter. What matters is that we stay positive, we stay connected, and we keep supporting each other. See you all on the water soon.